Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hy-Vee Today. This is Tony Tone with a cold. Not contagious, I don't think, but I don't like sounding like I got a brick in my nose. Cody, I sound like I've getting ready to get back into radio or something. I don't like this. It's like pressure right here. And then it was in my ears this weekend, which is weird. I don't know if you've ever had a cold that goes to your ears. I was watching videos on YouTube yesterday on different things I could do, like some drainage moves here, and then moving your jaw. I was watching this like holistic doctor that was giving me all these tips, and none of them worked. So I went straight to the amoxicillin that we may or may not have left over at my house. I'm thinking that just cures everything, right? I'm not a doctor, so don't take my advice. I hope everybody watching had a great Mother's Day. Pretty good weekend, right? I mean, the weather cooperated for the most part. I know that we had a little bit of rain, but it seemed like yesterday overall was a good day, and my glasses are nice and steamy. I'm just noticing looking in the camera. So that's good. I hope everybody had a good Mother's Day. And then I want to mention the weather because it seems like we're going to see the 80s this weekend. Did you see that? And maybe even some humidity. I heard that on the news, and I was like, what? Did they just say humidity and 80-degree weather? Is that really going to happen? Are we ready for this? I hope so. Do you feel like you have enough warm weather clothing prepared for what's on the way? So keep it there for a second, guys, so I can clean the old steam off the peepers here. And, look at that. Coming into the weekend, hot. Now, that says 79. It was 80 and 85 the other day. I don't know who to believe. But we'll still take 78. There you go, 84 on Thursday, so I wasn't totally wrong. 84 Thursday, 78 Friday, 79 on Saturday, 75 on Sunday. That is fantastic. All right, well, we have a busy show this morning with a lot of guests that are patiently waiting, and we're going to get right to our first set of guests that are here from the Muscatine Community Y. John Elsoff is making his debut, and Mel Steckel is back on the show, and it's great to have both of them here, and we've kind of got a fun setup behind us, because one of the things that we're going to talk about today is chair yoga. John, give me the bump.
Thank you,
Mel, great to see you.
Thanks for having
Welcome
us,
back. John, we've been hoping to make this connection for a while, so I'm glad that you're here. And I'm so excited to be able to tell people and then show people chair yoga. And I just want to start with maybe some of your background doing both. Maybe, I don't know if it's, what do you call it, regular yoga or chair yoga. How long have you been a yogi? Are you a yogi? Is that fair to say? Would you be a yogi?
I am a yogi.
Yes.
Definite yogi.
Yeah.
I started my yogi career at the Y 14 years ago.
Wow, that's a long time.
We had a yoga teacher that had just recently graduated from the Davenport School of Yoga, Larry Langley. Was down at the Y teaching Tuesday and Saturday mornings. In 2005, I became an actual full member of the Y through a job membership that I had here. And I started taking his yoga practice classes. We had yoga, Larry, for how many years?
Quite a few.
Five or 6 years.
So yoga's been at the Y for a while.
Yes,
That's
long
good.
time.
It's been there at the Y. Unfortunately, we lost Larry. And then there wasn't a regular teacher. But what I did was I continued with my Y membership, yoga practices. A lot of people at the Y remember me for going in, taking my yoga mats, going in, checking out a racquetball court. They'd be all going into the core and more classes and the group strength classes, and I'd be in the racquetball courts doing yoga.
It's great.
And they're all saying, come on in. And I kept saying, come on in
come
here.
check out this. And, check out yoga.
Shortly after that, a couple people opened yoga downtown. Allison and Becky were going on. Beth Sog became a yoga teacher, so we had an influx of yoga teachers start. I've taken yoga classes now from every single yoga instructor in the city of Muscatine. And that was partly the prompt. They kept encouraging me to go to yoga teacher training, which I did in 2015.
Wow.
So I've been now certified through the Davenport School of Yoga in Hatha Yoga, and been teaching at the Y. It'll be 4 years in July.
That is great. So the evolution to to incorporate the chair yoga, and we have some great information that we can put on the screen. And one of the things we were talking about before we started, and you both certainly know this, is what I like about the Y is that the variety of services, programs, that no matter where someone is in their fitness journey or at their stage of life, there are offerings available. And on the screen right now, we can see some of the benefits of yoga. And I love this, right? Ease stress, anxiety, promote relaxation, increase flexibility, strengthen muscles, bringing up better posture and balance. I mean, these are all things that we're looking to find, whether it's, you know, people that maybe were runners, but now they're not sure if they can run anymore, even getting on an elliptical. So what was it that, like, the chair yoga seems to be something that's really taken off, guys, right? I mean, so how long have we been doing chair yoga now?
I went to Rock Island in 2017 to the August Dispatch Yoga Festival.
Okay.
And one of the class offerings they had was chair yoga.
Okay.
And it was basically training on how to take the standing poses and use a chair. It's specifically designed for people that have physical disabilities.
Okay.
They've just had their knee surgery, hip replacement. They have back issues or shoulder problems. They can't get up and down and do floor exercises on the floor.
Sense. Yeah.
So the whole idea and concept of chair yoga started through showing the regular chair yoga poses using the chair as a substitute, as a prop.
Mel, you've got to love this. Certainly, I mean, health has been a part of your life for a long time. So to be able, again, to have something that you can offer at the Y, right? I mean, what a great thing.
We deal with people all ages, all abilities, and we want to offer class offerings and activities that meet their needs. So this was a great addition to the yoga and the fitness classes here at the Y, because it appeals to people who were not able to get up and down on the floor on yoga, or we have people who are I've been doing at the Y.
And go ahead, John. I was going to say Mel's going to kind of do some examples of chair yoga in a second, but yeah, go ahead. Say what you're going to say.
Well, I wanted to add just a little bit more about a benefit of training in yoga and compare that to some of the other exercise formats like Pilates, because in Pilates, a lot of the Pilates work, they emphasize your core.
Correct.
But
core
also in yoga, we have a yoga core. And your yoga core, if I can have Mel actually turn, turn. Okay. Your yoga core starts at the mid-back, just below your ribs, all the way down to the very top of your sacrum. With the vertebrae and the spine, that area of the body, that's what yoga and chair yoga emphasizes,
and that's
as
so
far
important.
as the alignment, because you had mentioned runners. I have been trying to get runners into the yoga classes for a number of years, because all of that repetitive movement, all that repetitive stress and tension that hits the spine, what that does, it takes all that space between the discs and the vertebrae and that lower back and just compresses, compresses, and compresses. And then over time, people that don't exercise on a regular basis, don't work out, they start getting backaches. The reason they're getting the backaches is because all that tension in the spine, the vertebrae, that needs to be released. So if you can get up in the morning, stand up out of bed, and if you have a problem with bending over and touching your toes and you feel pain, that's when you should notice that, hey, you need to start an exercise.
Got to start strengthening
some
it.
nature. That's going to work.
Jen on Facebook says she's been to the Thursday night class at the Y frequently and would recommend it. That's great, Jen Chapin. We love you. That's wonderful. And yeah, I mean, that's just it, right? There's so many benefits. I want to definitely get some examples, and then I want to try some chair yoga, but I want Mel to go first because I have manners. And ladies first. Plus, she knows what she's doing more than I do. So, so what are we going to see Mel do this morning with the chair
I'm going to have Mel bring the chair right out here.
Okay. And we have a mobile camera we're going to bring over as well. But in the meanwhile, so And do you have any? Is it a certain kind of chair at the Y? I mean, does it matter?
Well,
it's a strong back.
A strong back, and I prefer the kind that doesn't have arms.
Gotcha.
Because if you're going to do a exercise just to open up and warm up,
sure.
Mel's going to sit in the chair.
Okay.
She's going to put her left hand down on the floor, or toward the floor.
Okay.
She's just going to raise the right arm over the head.
Okay.
And then she's going to go into a nice little gentle side stretch over toward the left side. This way she's getting a stretch all the way through the arm, through the lateral muscles, into the lower back.
And again, this is so nice that we have these offerings available. We're talking Muscatine community-wide. There's some demos coming up, by the way, June 2nd to the 8th.
And then bring the right arm down. Now bring the left arm up. Yoga also emphasizes if you're doing a movement, if you go to the left, you're going to go to the right.
Right.
If you come to the front, you're going to go to the back. Move so that you can continue to have the spine moving. The reason we're making the spine so important to this is the spine has channels along its borders that not only has the blood circulation, but also the cerebral fluid that goes all the way from the brainstem down to the tailbone. And continual movement, that's going to continue to make that
it makes total
fluid
sense.
and the blood circulation flow through the body. Now, after she's done a little bit of a warm-up, if she wants to increase the work in the lower back, she can bring her palms of the hands together in prayer pose, interlace the fingers, push the palms all the way out, take the palms over the head, go into a nice little back bend, take the eyes up toward the ceiling. Now here, you're starting to stretch the back. You're getting space between the vertebrae and the lower lumbar, opening up the space between the disc, the vertebrae. Now she's going to collapse the hands, go all the way down into a forward fold, what we call a forward fold. This is stretching all the back muscles all the way through the hamstrings.
Sure. Is there anybody that would do a better job demoing these moves than Mel, right? I mean, she's like, in addition to it being so good for you, I can see when we talk about the ease of stress, it seems like it's very peaceful, right?
It's peaceful.
Not to say that there's not intensity and that it's not a good workout, but it just seems like there's a sense of, Mel seems very calm. Which, not that she's not calm already, but it's very, like a very calming effect that this can have, right?
Another thing we'll emphasize too, while anybody's doing a standing pose or a chair pose, I always tell the students to focus on their breath.
Sure.
Because as long as you maintain a steady breath, breathing in through the nose, down in through the throat, to the chest, exhaling, you're going to get a continuous flow, clean air. If they feel any tension or tightness in the body, I tell the students to take that air to that tightness, exhale it out. So breathing is very important.
Huge part
all
of it.
All the way through. Now what I'm going to have her do, she's going to do a shoulder stretch. She's going to go back into a forward fold. Now she's going to bring the right hand up in front of the chest. Nope, you're going to bring it in. Now take it out behind the left arm. Turn your head so you have the right ear going down toward the floor. Right ear down toward the floor. There we go. Yeah. Stretching, opening up the shoulders and the shoulder blades. There we go.
Wow.
Again, maintaining breath. Now come back to center. Now bring the left hand up. Take the left hand out behind the right arm. Keep the right arm down the floor, left ear. And again, you're doing continuous movement, first to the left, then to the right.
How much success stories have you had, John, from folks that showed up for day one for chair yoga, had never done it, to where they've progressed? I mean, I imagine that happens often, right? The success that you're able to share in with people.
I wish we had Mary Sprague here from the Y.
No, that's okay. I know Mary,
You know Mary Sprague?
Yeah, absolutely.
She would be a great person to as a reference because her and Marcia Bilkin and 2 or 3 other ladies that come on a more frequent basis are the 2 main characters.
No, it's great. I know. I can just tell from watching that this has got to be such a good thing for people. And I hope that if you're watching at home, again, June 2nd to the 8th, there are some demo opportunities at the Y. I always assume sometimes that everybody has a membership to the Y. You should. I mean, it's got so much to offer, and with the renovations, it's an unbelievable place. And I took the kids there just the other day to run and play basketball. And here's the info on the screen.
Right.
Free demo classes offered for all fitness, martial arts, indoor cycling, Zumba, and yoga, June 2nd to the 8th. I want people to come out and try this because so many benefits. I mean, I can just tell, like I said, just sitting here watching Mel go through this, I can immediately understand how this is helping people.
We'll have, I'm going to have her do eagle pose.
Okay.
Sitting. So
Sure.
eagle, you're just going to take the left arm
Okay.
underneath, turn the palms of the hands in toward each other.
Okay.
What this is doing, opening up the back and the shoulders, shoulder
Okay.
blades, getting another shoulder stretch. Then she can reverse the arms, come the other way.
Nice.
Always reverse.
Fantastic. This is just great. I hope that if you're
Now I'm
watching
gonna
this.
have- oh, excuse me.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
All right, now I'll have you stand up. She's going to show you.
Okay.
I'm going to have Mel do tree pose.
Tree pose,
Tree
okay.
is very good. Now, seniors have a lot of problems. They always come into the classes saying,
Sure.
my balance is getting worse. I don't know what to do about it.
Sure.
Mel, bring the palms of the hands together. You're going to root the left foot, the left leg, bring the right foot up.
Okay.
We keep the hips centered, square toward the front. We try to bring the right leg, the right knee back.
Okay.
Tree pose, balance, standing on one foot. Now, somebody that has issues with the back and knee or hip, they can't do that.
Sure.
We can still do tree pose.
Okay.
I'll show you how.
Awesome.
Come ahead. Now, take the left hand, come out to the side of the chair. Stand right beside the chair. Now, root the left foot, bring the right foot up.
Oh, wow, look at that. That makes total sense. Okay.
There you go.
So you can modify
You have
it.
the balance
Yep.
and support. You're using the chair as a prop.
Absolutely.
That's how we incorporate the standing pose to the regular poses.
So you're still getting the benefits. There's just ways to modify it so that folks don't. Again, you don't have to feel discouraged if you're watching this and going, I don't know if I could do that. There's ways to get you there for sure.
Yeah. Now, go ahead, come on down. You want to try?
I'll try. Yeah, we got about like 2 or 3 minutes left. I'll try whatever. Yeah. What do you want me to
Okay.
try? I'm happy to.
You're going to stand
Okay.
with your left foot right in
Okay.
front of you're going to stand in front of the chair.
Okay.
No, you'll have, oh, excuse me. Here, let me do this.
Yeah.
Just like this.
Perfect. Okay.
You're going to stand just like this. You're
Okay.
going to do triangle pose
Triangle pose.
with the chair. But the first thing I have to do is have you stand left
so
foot
like
front,
that. Like that.
bring the right leg back
Okay.
about
Okay.
2 to 3 feet, turn the right foot in about 60 degrees.
Okay.
Now keep the hips,
Okay.
shoulders square toward the front.
Okay.
All right. Bring the arms straight out.
Okay.
Now, the key is keep the ribs on the left side of the body lined up, alignment with the left leg.
Okay.
Keep the spine straight, shoulders level. Now, what you're simply going to do, you're going to stretch out, lean over the left leg. Take the left hand down to the chair, bring the right arm up.
Okay. I see that.
Do you see
Right
that?
there. Oh, I feel that.
Using the chair as
Yep.
a prop, keeping the left leg straight, shoulders level,
Okay.
triangle pose, left side with the chair.
And that feels
that way
good.
you cannot,
Look at Mel's just getting after it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's Mel. Yeah, we're getting warmed up.
Yeah.
And then, like I say,
like that.
we always have to do what goes to the left side, we have to do
Right.
the right.
To switch back.
So to
right?
switch back,
Yep.
you just go back the other way,
Right.
stretch out over. Come
Makes
on.
sense.
Your
Right.
turn.
So I'm
I'll
gonna
turn.
go like that, right?
Keep the hips square toward the front,
Hips
shoulders,
square.
bring
Okay.
the arms out.
Okay.
Take the right hand down to the chair,
Like that. Huh?
and then turn the head, look over the fingers on the left hand.
Perfect.
Triangle pose, left side. He's ready.
I'm
I
ready.
have a class at 10 o'clock. You can come over.
Can I take the rest of the day off to go to class?
There we go.
This is excellent. Beth on Facebook, Beth Zog, saying John is an awesome yoga instructor. Yeah, I mean, I think the consensus is that we understand how beneficial strengthening the core, the yoga core, and just continuing to remain active and understanding that we're all going to get older and there's ways to stay active. And I think that yoga for sure, and the chair yoga especially, it makes total sense to have it offered in Muscatine and to be able to get in front of people that were otherwise maybe at a crossroads where they thought, you know,
they don't know
what to do.
They're confused.
And there's a lot of people that have had knee replacements and hip surgeries, like you said, and they just don't know where it makes sense to go after that. And I would point them right in your direction for sure.
We'll tell them to come and try the demos. And actually, if that week does not work for them, they're always welcome to come and try a class free at the Y.
I was going to say, you guys are so great about getting people in there to try it out. The benefits definitely, I mean, just from doing a couple moves, you can feel it already, right?
Yeah, because there's no age limit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just take the rest of the day off and head over, I think. John, I'm so glad you came on. Thank you so much.
John.
Mel, it's so great to see you.
Thanks, John.
Oh, you're so great. It's, you know, this is wonderful. I want to put back on the screen, if we could, the healthy, healing, restorative yoga at the Y, the different examples of Y yoga that's available. And of course, the Muscatine Community Y, a great place and a resource to have here in town. Chair yoga, 10 to 11 on Mondays.
Hatha Basic is at 1 o'clock. That's beginners.
Okay.
The intermediate at 10:10 on Wednesdays is going to be kind of an all levels now.
Okay.
And then Sarah has her floor and restore class. It's not at 7 o'clock as you see on the graphics. It's at 6.
6 o'clock.
We have moved it down because there was some class shuffling rearrangements.
It's fantastic. Mel, you feel good after doing some moves?
You bet.
You missed the hula hoop? You ever bring the hula hoop to yoga?
Well, the yoga would be good to keep me doing the hula hoop. Yeah.
Nobody's better at hula hooping than Mel, if you didn't know that. People watching probably going, what does that mean? Wow, Mel's really good at hula hooping. All right, please get a hold of our friends at the Y. Stop in between June 2nd to the 8th. Make it a point to just be at the Y. It's a great place to be. 1823 Logan Street. You got to check it out. And I'm so glad, John, that you made it on, and Mel for being here, and shout out to Nicole for kind of facilitating this. So you're wonderful. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope class goes good today. Just as we're doing the show, we're just about an hour out of class. So that's very good. All right, we're going to go to Cart Cam. Okay, perfect. We're going to go to the Toyota Muscatine Cart Cam, and we're going to get ready for our next guests who are patiently waiting. And this is going to be kind of like a little Cart Cam inception here. So at Hy-Vee, of course, we have the CBI Bank and Trust, the Hy-Vee Super Bank, as it's called. And near the Super Bank at the store is a grill, and we're giving away a grill. Well, I should say CBI Bank and Trust is giving away a grill. We're just happy to have them inside our store. So, Cody, a little bit of a traffic jam. You can see, I'm surprised this early that we've got a little bit of a traffic jam. Looks like some Frito-Lay product being delivered. And here we go. So, Cody is going to head towards the Super Bank, and we're going to show you this grill. If for whatever reason, I know that there's some people that will come into Hy-Vee and only enter on the floral side, and then there's people that only enter on the Super Bank side, which I think is key, who are with us getting situated. If you want to stand, you can stand. Otherwise, I got chairs right here. It's up to y'all. Okay, that's fine. I can sit and still be as tall as both of you. All right, so Cody, right on your left, as God is my witness, there better be a grill. Where's the grill? Where is the grill? Did we give the grill away already? Oh, that's funny. Do you think it's inside? Is it? Oh, that's hilarious. All right. I should have noticed that. I came in there's the grill right there. Thank you, Ryan. See, that's where the grill is. And they'll be opening up the Super Bank in just a few. That's great. Shout out to Diego. And look at that. That's the grill. All right, so let's get to the set. That's funny. Sorry, Cody. I sent him on a wild goose chase. Madison and Aaron, welcome back. It's good to see you here. Give me a little bump. What do you think about my chair yoga?
Impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm embarrassed how much I was like sweating, but then there's these lights that are. It's like I feel like a rotisserie chicken some mornings.
Yeah,
sit here
cooking.
And then bring out some chair yoga. All right, so. This grill giveaway is cool. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, all the locations are giving a grill away.
Yes.
Is that true? Okay, so for the folks at home that are watching, ladies, what do they need to do? And we just saw a great picture of it. It's a really nice grill. What do they need to do to have a chance to win the grill?
Yes.
that's here at Hy-Vee or at any of the other locations?
So at any of our locations, if you open a checking account, that automatically enters you into the drawing for
That's
the grill.
it?
Yep.
You just have to open a checking
Pretty
account.
much.
Yep.
Now, is it a thing where, like, for folks that have had an account at CBI Bank and Trust for a long time, are they automatically entered? Or is this just for new accounts?
You're not automatically entered if you
Okay.
currently have an account with us.
Gotcha.
You have to open one of the new accounts, and
Because-
then
okay,
you're
because
automatically entered.
This is a new,
Yes.
it's an absolutely free checking account is what it's called. So it is brand new.
Brand
Yes.
new.
So we're just rolling this out at CBI Bank and Trust. And when you say things like absolutely free in front of the word, I mean, I understand what a checking account is. I've had one since I was trying to remember when I had my first bank account, a long time ago. But what is the difference when we start talking about this absolutely free?
Our new
Yeah.
versus our old one.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if the old one has it. That's like me. I'm the old one. Let's talk about the new one. So what are some of the benefits to the new absolutely free?
So there's some of the things are still the same as far as
Sure.
the fact that they're free. There are a few new ones. So the free debit card, the free online
Okay.
banking, bill pay, mobile banking,
Awesome.
mobile deposit, and free foreign ATM withdrawals, which is a new thing.
Okay, that's a big deal.
Yes.
So when you're, and some great information on the screen right there. Let's keep that right there, guys.
Yes.
You go to an ATM that is not a CBI Bank and Trust ATM.
Yes.
You're not going to get hit with any type of fee for taking out your money
On our end.
on your end. That's
On our
great.
end. But still, it's still really
No,
good.
but that's
just our end,
awesome to
yes.
have that be able.
Yep.
Oh, I love it. It makes total sense. And
Yeah.
I mean, of course, people that bank with CBI, I mean, your locations are convenient enough to where people
Yeah.
are always going to be, for the most part, around an ATM. But if not, that's nice to be able to have that.
Yes.
Ryan, scroll up a little bit. And by the way, look at all the different locations, right? In case you didn't know. I want to talk about some of these other. Look at all the word free. I love the
Free,
word
free.
free. Who doesn't love free, right? Online banking has become such a big thing over the last couple of years. But the mobile banking, being able to have an app on your phone and the free mobile deposit, I wonder if that's still something that you're getting excited about explaining to people how they're able to essentially do everything they need from their smartphone and,
Yes.
and have them understand that everything
Yeah.
is secure and safe, right? Because I
Yes.
imagine that for some people that's the thing where they're like, well, how can I trust that it's
Yeah.
everything's protected? Well, you wouldn't put out an app if it wasn't.
Correct.
Correct. I've been online banking for years, and
Yeah.
I've never had any kind of issue online
Sure.
or mobile. So I've banked with 2 different banks, online banking, and again, I've never had any issues.
Isn't that great?
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
just-
it just makes everything so convenient, especially when you can set up like to just have bills taken out. So you
yes.
get that absolutely free checking account rolling. You win the grill because one
Yes.
of you watching is going to win the grill. You invite us over for a cookout, and then you just set it up so that that bill each month, whether it's like a car payment or cell phone bills, whatever the example is, you just don't have to think about it.
Right, that would be the bill pay. So we have the
Yeah.
online banking, we also have the bill pay, and we're still offering those. Those
Sure.
are not
Good.
changing at all. So we still have online banking, we still have bill pay, we still have mobile deposits,
E-statements.
e-statements, yeah.
Yes.
So
So-
none of those have changed.
And at the same time, as much as like this technology is great, I understand that it takes people a while to embrace it, but you just have to ask questions because it can absolutely feel overwhelming when you start talking about like being able to take a picture of a check
Yeah.
Yes.
and then it
Oh,
goes
yeah.
to your bank account. Like, but that's where we're at. And again, like the trend is heading more towards, for sure, I would say, right?
Yes.
The mobile
More
banking
mobile
and being able to monitor
yes.
things. Not to say that you don't want to see people downtown or at Hy-Vee or at all the locations.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to have people there ready to go, but it's nice to be able to know that if you're out of town,
Yeah, we
Yes.
want to make it
vacation,
convenient for the
right.
customer.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody wants to have that moment when you're on vacation and you're like about to pay for something and you're about to do the swipe and you're going, let me check really quick and make sure that we're okay. I mean, I think we've all been there where you're like,
I've actually done that. I have. We went shopping over the weekend, and I was gonna pay with my credit card, and I couldn't find it, and we double checked on our account
Yeah.
right there to make sure
that everything was good, right?
And I've also had. This is embarrassing. But I was in an instance where I went to use my card, and they're like, it won't go through.
Yeah.
And I looked, and I had misjudged something. I'd forgotten something was
Sure.
coming out.
It happens.
And I was able to immediately transfer from another one of our accounts.
that's awesome.
And it was right there at the McDonald's window. I was right there.
Yeah.
And it was immediate. And she ran it again, and it
was
went
fine,
through just
right?
fine. So yeah.
yeah, that happens. That's not embarrassing. I mean, I think we've all been there, unless you're like, you know, Scrooge McDuck and you're just super rich and you're watching this going, what do you mean? I don't even have to look. I have gold bullions. It's fine. But we've all been there where you're like, oh man, And then I've had it happen where, just the card reader, sometimes they're not perfect, right? Sometimes it takes a time or two. And the other thing to note is, as we talk about absolutely free checking and when you get the debit card, over time, I mean, that's why those things get replaced every, 2 to 3 years, 4 years, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're swiping it a lot, right? And now with the chip readers, I mean, the cards get worn out.
Yes.
So, I mean, don't always feel like it's something that you're not keeping an eye on or whatever the case may be. I mean, sometimes you just have to replace the card. I've seen people that are, I don't know if I should say this because it's not the name anymore, but I feel like just the other day I saw somebody pull out a Central State Bank card. And I was like, does that still work? Holy moly.
They're still
CBI.
out there,
It's CBI for I don't know, 5 or 6 years now?
I've had people who come in who are like, well, my Central State checks still work because I've still got 150 of them. I'm like, no, that's fine.
We want everybody to be repping the CBI brand, though, of course. So, and again, just getting a hold of people at the different locations, right?
Yes.
I mean, that's what y'all are there for, should people encounter anything. And the website is so convenient to use. We were showing folks just a minute ago how easy it is to get online and to educate yourself. So if maybe you're busy and you don't have a lot of time to come and talk to someone like Madison or Aaron, you can jump online and learn everything that you need to. And if you're ready to switch to absolutely free checking, look at all the different locations. I mean, that map is impressive, right?
We have 3 here. If you don't know, we have 3 here in Muscatine. We've got the downtown location, which is our main location.
Sure.
And then we've got one at Park Avenue by Walgreens. And then, of course, right here in Hy-Vee.
Yeah.
So if you're doing your shopping and need to get some money or check your balance, you can do that.
Super convenient,
Oh, yeah.
right? And then again, just Ryan, scroll up a little bit if we could. We'll stay on the website just for a second because it is really easy to use. And regardless of if we're talking about absolutely free checking or if it is looking for a loan for a vehicle or improving your house, if you're going to buy a house, I mean, we know the real estate market is so on fire. I mean, so many different things that are afforded to you, and the process again for a lot of these, being able to do it online, right?
Yes.
I don't want to say gone are the days of the giant paper applications, but I mean, certainly you guys have made it so easy,
Convenient,
to do everything because you understand that. And again, it's, you want to go downtown or come here. I mean, the rapport that everybody has with the customers in this store is impressive. Like, I am always surprised when there's a line of people waiting to bank at the CBI Superbank, but it says a lot about the customer service, and people still like having those interactions, which is nice. But that being said, from your phone, you could apply for a mortgage. That's crazy, right?
Online from your phone,
But that's where we're at, right? So and there's a lot of first-time home buyers that are going to make that decision and be able to get pre-approved essentially on their phone or on a laptop or a tablet, and then start the process. So it's an exciting time for sure. And having a chance to win a grill doesn't hurt, right?
Yes.
And you can win that with opening any of our new accounts.
Oh,
We've been going on the absolutely free checking.
Sure.
We do have 7 new accounts altogether. We've got the 4 personal accounts.
7 new accounts total.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, 3 business.
Okay.
And then also something with our checking accounts now, at account opening, we will give you 5 tell-a-friend coupons.
Okay.
And if you tell somebody about CBI and they decide they want to come and open an account, we will give you $10 per tell-a-friend coupon.
Oh, wow. So you can make some money off of your friends. Which
Right.
is
Yes.
So so you fill it out. You put your information on
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
We'll hand it to you. You put your information on it. You give it to your friend, and then they come in. They bring it back in. They say, "Hey, Tony told me to open an account here." They give us that tell-a-friend. They open an account. We send you that coupon back and say, "Hey, we owe you $10." So
That's awesome.
yeah,
I
you
like
can make money. Just
It's
by
about
talking
time
about
the
your
banks have
banking.
been giving me money for having a big mouth, right? This has been my whole goal in life, is to get paid from the bank for having a big mouth. And by the way, I understand we talk about the accessing accounts online, and one of the challenging things for all of us, myself included, is remembering passwords, right? You don't want it to make it an easy password in case, God forbid, somebody tries to hack into your account. But I was thinking about this the other day as I was logging in to pay still one of my student loans, and I was like, if anybody ever wants to hack into my student loan account and make a payment, that's fine.
I'm not gonna stop them.
I'm tempted to just give out the login information. But when it comes to that mobile banking, and it can even be things like your ATM PIN, like you just don't want to make it obvious, because, and I'm not saying that anybody in Muscatine is actively doing this, but there are like computer programs that all day, people that are trying to do bad are like trying to hack into accounts of total strangers. So
Right.
you just have to protect yourself. That being said, you also have to remember these passwords. I mean, how many passwords do we all have, right? It's unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
And then like the one thing, the bad habit that I've gotten out of is I would like type a note on my phone with my login information, and that's like the worst thing you could do.
And then I love the ones where you have to change them every so often.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
And they're not on the same schedule, so
Right.
you've got 4 different passwords working. And you got to remember
Such a
which one is
pain,
on which.
right?
Yeah.
All right, but it's easy. Again, I want people to understand, like, taking a picture of a check, like that is, and I know that technology has been around for a couple of years, but I still feel like we're in the future, right? I mean, we have these phones that are computers. I mean, these phones that we all have are more powerful than a lot of the computers were 10 or 15 years ago. And you take a picture of the check, and then you still end up sending the check in, right? Or what do you do with that check? So Aaron writes me that check for $10,000. Thank you. And then
$10,000 check, you got to bring that in.
Yeah,
Right.
we got
Right.
limits on our mobile device.
all right, well, what's the limit?
It's 5,000 daily.
Oh, wow.
Or no, 5,000 per check.
It's
5,000
$5,000 per
I
check
don't
and
know if I can deal with
$5,000
that.
daily. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if I
So
wrote you
for
a
that
$5,000
$4,900 check that
Yes.
you write me.
Yes.
So
But
I
no.
take a picture, and then what do I do with that paper check?
Yeah, so keep it until you know for sure that it has gone into your account,
Right.
and then you just write void, and then you'll just shred it up, tear
That's
it up, fit it in the trash.
fantastic.
Yeah, so you don't even
Right.
have to send it in.
Look at how convenient that is.
Yeah.
And then there's some examples of what the app looks like. Good call, Ryan. We're almost learning Ryan's passcode, by the way. We've got 2 of the numbers. We can hack the rest, I think. All right. If you want a chance to win the grill, and Ryan, I would love if we could show a picture of the grill. That'll be on display here in just a few minutes. Again, we're doing the show in the morning, and the location here at Hy-Vee doesn't open until
Till 10.
I
Yeah.
knew that, of course.
Right.
I didn't know that. I forgot for a second. But I see them all the time. So if you want a chance to win the grill, you got to open up one of the brand new, absolutely free checking accounts at any of the CBI Bank and Trust locations. Of course, we prefer to see people here at the Hy-Vee. Look at how nice that grill is, though, right? Like that's
Very nice.
It's
and
pretty sweet.
I was gonna say I don't know the value, but if I had to guess, and I like guessing and estimating things, I guarantee you that's at least a $300 to $400 grill, easily. It is that nice.
And each location is giving one away, so that's
So just don't do
Quite
the
a few
thing where
grills.
you open an account at the Hy-Vee one and then you show up with like a fake mustache. I don't know why I do the fake mustache move because I have a goatee. Here's our friends at
Park
that was
Avenue.
Park
Avenue.
Davenport.
Davenport rocking the Cubs. That was pretty
Yes.
cool. Oh,
Yeah.
Look at that. That is
Yep.
great. Let's go back to the Park Avenue picture, Ryan. There's an extreme close-up of somebody. Let's go back to that Park Avenue picture because, again, it's nice to be able to see so many familiar faces. And Sky is going to be on this show next week, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
First time.
Yes.
Oh,
She's
really?
not nervous.
That'll
I mean,
be
this is easy,
fun.
right? All right, so please, there you go. There's the crew, right? It's always a good time. And one of the pictures that we saw was from one of the Second Saturdays events, and that just started this past Saturday, downtown Muscatine. CBI Bank and Trust, one of the big presenting sponsors for Muscatine Second Saturdays, always supporting the community. And I'm sure that our friend Bob Howard is watching right now. So shout out to Bob and the crew. All right, you can't win the grills, I'm assuming, right?
We cannot.
Oh,
No, my family
darn it.
can't.
Unfortunately,
So.
Oh, the family can't.
No, they cannot even.
What about, I mean, would I technically be ineligible since I have the show and CBI?
Are you family? Are we related?
I don't know. I don't have one of those
Like a weird Maury
ancestry.
Povich kind of-
Right, I was gonna say. I've always wanted to try one of those like ancestry things. It's like, but is that what it is? It's like a cheek swab coming soon to CBI Bank and Trust.
ancestry DNA. Oh, yeah.
DNA
It's a
test
DNA
at
testing.
CBI Bank and Trust.
To see if you relate, so you can win.
Yeah, there
Don't
you go.
submit your cheek swabs, please. All right, Madison, Aaron, it's great to have you here. Look,
That's
look at that
downtown.
grill. That's
That's
downtown.
us.
That's us, yeah.
Downtown. That's us.
Downtown.
All right, listen, get those Cardinals fans out of there, will you? What's the deal with the Cardinals fans? Look at how great these look, though. All right, we want you to win the grill. You got to get signed up for one of the brand new, absolutely free checking accounts at any of the fabulous CBI Bank and Trust locations. I like how everybody just participates in the fun.
Yeah,
have
so
to have fun at
each location had their own dress up day.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So for Friday a couple weeks ago. So we
And downtown Muscatine was repping baseball.
Baseball.
Yep.
Your
So-
favorite baseball team.
And your favorite teams are?
I am from Texas, so
Okay, go ahead.
That's the base one.
No face.
I'm from Texas, and
Yeah.
so I rep the Texas Rangers
Yeah.
along with Dana, who's one of our mortgage lenders. So the two of us were Texans.
So there's
and-
2 Texas Ranger fans at the downtown location. All right, Madison, bring it home with the Cubs. Yeah! I knew it. Rangers have had some tough years.
I honestly, I don't follow.
Oh, Aaron,
I
you do.
enjoy.
Stop
I like
it.
going to games, but I don't follow baseball. So
Convenient trip back down to town. They have a great stadium, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's currently not surrounded by water, so that's even a
Right, I was going to say. And by the way, downtown location here in Muscatine was not affected by any of the flooding.
No.
And it's nice to see that the river is starting to go back.
Oh, definitely,
right?
yeah.
That's fantastic. All right, thank you both for being here. I can't wait to find out who wins all these grills. When do we know who wins? When is it good through? Do we
It'll
have
be
dates?
June. It'll
Okay.
be through June.
I think
Into mid-June.
So plenty of
yeah.
time to still
Yes.
win the grill and then use it. There's people that grill when it was the polar vortex. So I say this and I know that there's people who are like, I never stop grilling, and that's
Yeah.
great.
Yes.
Some of us
Yes,
do.
yes.
If I'm going to be honest, the grill that's at my house, I haven't used in a year. It's kind of grody.
So you need a new grill.
I need a new
So you
grill.
need to come up with an account.
I don't think I should. But how bad would it look if I won? People would be like, it's rigged.
And then you
I'd
can
have
give
to
it
put on
away
a better
your
fake
show.
mustache.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
and then I can pay
There
it
you go.
forward.
Yeah.
That's what I would give it to Ryan. Ryan could probably use a grill. You need a grill, Ryan? All right, we got to get Ryan an account first. I'll co-sign with Ryan. Come on, Ryan guy.
That
Me and
is,
you.
and that is so not only just every new account, but everybody on those accounts. So
Oh.
if you and Ryan open an account together,
Yes.
then you both have a chance to win.
Well, we are getting into. Ryan is one of my silent partners for Cranky Tony's Pizza, which is direct competition to Happy Joe's. We're just all very angry at Cranky Tony's, so we'll have to do that. We'll have to get our business loan at CBI, Ryan.
Definitely,
right?
we have new business accounts for that.
Yeah,
so
Ryan, I
come on
told
down.
you. I wish you would listen to me, Ryan. All right, Madison, Aaron, thank you for being here. I
Yes,
appreciate it. It's
thanks
good
for
to see
having
you.
us.
I'm doing
Great.
fist bumps in case I don't think I'm contagious. It's just a head cold, but I still don't want you to feel like you're real germy after you're on the show. All right, win the grill. Invite us all over. I'll bring the brats from Hy-Vee, and we'll get you all taken care of. All right, can we go to the CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam? Right? It's always nice to be able to have, and we're getting an extreme close-up of some King's Hawaiian rolls. And it looks like our very own cheese master, Don Fisher, who is every day. They meticulously go through and check all the cheese to make sure it's all good to go. And then sometimes they even cut the cheese at Cheese Island because what's funny about that, Cody? You got to cut the cheese. I mean, it's part of life. When you're a cheese master, it's just something you do, okay? 150 plus different varieties of cheese are available. And that is a live look again at the CBI Bank and Trust aisle camera, which looks fantastic. And don't forget the King's Hawaiian, right? Always a great option if you're going to make a sandwich or for like a good dinner roll. Can't say enough about it. And yeah, I mean, I always like trying the different cheeses that are available. I can't sit here and claim to know like the newest trends in cheese, but that's why you got people like Don and Delmer over there that can help you out and put something together that's real nice. Okay, I'm excited. Again, this is like one of our busiest Mondays that we've ever had. We have a third guest. Captain John DeNovo, Hy-Vee seafood manager, is here. And this guy...
Hi, how's it going?
Dude,
Tony?
so great to see you. I'm so excited about what you put together for this week.
I am too.
This
I'm
is
happy
fun.
about it.
So Captain John's Grill It Up, Fuel Up sale.
Yes.
You love making these flyers, running them for a week here at the store.
I'm all about going for the sales and just making customers happy. We're all about fuel saver around here. Why not?
Absolutely, absolutely. So, and John, you and I both know the price of gas isn't doing us any favors. Like,
No.
it is what it
No.
is. And unless you come to a place like Hy-Vee, you're going to pay full price at the pump. Look at how great this looks. Ryan, let's zoom out and just, John, start talking about why people need to come and
All right,
see
guys.
us.
So grilling season, as we know, is here. I don't know,
Absolutely.
Tony, have you looked at the weather? How are we looking for weather
Good this week.
Okay,
Even
good,
like
good.
84, 79, 78. This is awesome.
All right, we're in the
man.
grilling season, so I'll
Yeah.
walk you through here, guys. Start off, we got jumbo Jamaican seasoned shrimp skewers. They're 2 ounces each. I got them 4 for $10 with an 8-cent fuel saver.
Love it.
We also got our salmon burgers right now, 2 for $6. I got 4 different varieties. You can get like a sweet and spicy, a teriyaki, a chipotle, and a classic.
So
2
how
for $6
easy
with a
is
6-cent
that?
fuel saver.
You've already got them like pre-seasoned, ready to go.
Yeah, they're actually already have all the ingredients inside of it. So,
that's it. You just have to cook it, right?
yeah, you're just cooking it, pan-seared, grill,
See,
bake it in the oven.
Not that I couldn't trust myself to put together like a tasty salmon
Yeah,
burger.
yeah.
But if you've already got it ready to go,
Yeah.
I mean, that just makes it easy. All you have to do after you see Captain John for like a salmon burger is do yourself a flavor and grab one of like a bakery fresh bun.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, go
It's
to the
gonna-
produce, maybe
oh.
get some lettuce and tomato, whatever you
Yes.
like on your burger. Me,
Dress
I'm more of
it
a
up.
plain guy, so.
Sure.
but,
Are you
yeah.
really?
I'm not a lettuce and tomato type
Okay.
guy. I like salad if I do like a Caesar salad, soup it up and
There's
stuff,
something
but not
about
on my burgers.
taking away from the flavor of what you're enjoying.
Yes,
and for
exactly.
That's a great point. Like if you want to experience that salmon burger and taste everything that's going on, you don't want to maybe dress it up too much. I totally get that.
I agree.
The seasoned salmon portions, again, we talk about the ease of grilling a lot of these items. That seems like something that we've talked about this before. So easy though.
For
right?
these, I got a few different varieties you can go with. I got a citrus grill one, which is awesome. I got a sweet bourbon that's really good too.
Yeah,
nice and sweet. Hence the name.
Sounds awesome. Yeah,
we also got a Cajun one, and any other seasoning that you want, just let me know and I'll season it for you free of charge. So
such a great service.
And we'll give you that fuel saver. $6.99 each. Great on the grill. Pan fried.
Asian Zing tuna skewer, which is also on that. Look at how good that looks. Is that going to be...
The only thing about those Asian Zing, I will be honest here, I probably should have caught that. No veggies on those. It's just going to be just a tuna on that by itself, which is fine. But they're actually really good. I prefer it that way with the tuna.
Is it spicy?
No, it's sweet. It's a teriyaki.
Oh, it's sweet.
Really, really good.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to ask because I don't know. I haven't had an Asian Zing tuna skewer.
Yes,
so.
and they're $6.99. You get a 10-cent fuel saver. The swordfish kebabs, they come plain. You get all the veggies on there and whatnot. And I'll season that any way you want to. So if you come down there and you say, hey, put some Cajun on there, put some yakiniku, which is on tuna, I'll do whatever you want.
Yakiniku is fun to say, right?
It is. And it's really good.
The swordfish kebab, again, talk about something that is unique. I mean, I've had swordfish pizza in my life. A swordfish kebab, though, is excellent. And then the marinated cooked shrimp. So you do the math on this flyer, and you're saving across the bottom 30 cents, 40 cents. What is that? 56 cents off per gallon. 54 cents.
54,
my math is good, obviously. So just by purchasing everything on this flyer, you would put 54 cents on your fuel saver.
And the beauty is they're all great deals, guys. I mean, and they're all great on the grill and all that stuff in there. You don't have to cook it all on the grill. A lot of it you can cook it at home in the oven. You can cook it pan-seared. I mean, there's so many different ways to cook that.
Well, it's nice to see these options and then to understand how healthy it all is at the same time. So that's worth getting really excited about when you talk about being able to grill or cook things at home. And here we go, the case just being set.
I got Eileen setting it up right now. She's doing a great job, as you could tell. We got a variety of shrimp in there right now. We got our 16 to 20 count. I got a brand new shrimp, if you can see in the very front there.
I was going to say, that is a big shrimp.
They're grilling shrimp, actually. Wow. They're 13 to 15 count grilling shrimp. We got them in the ad this week for $13.99 a pound.
Wow, those are massive.
Awesome on the grill, guys.
Holy
Great
moly.
on the grill.
I was going to say, I don't know if, wow, that looks really good.
Yeah, and they're already deveined. You just got the shell on them, but you can grill them that way or take the shell off.
It's not, trust me, you see something like that, it's worth the little bit of work.
And the beauty about shrimp, guys, is I don't know if you've ever cooked shrimp on the grill, like raw shrimp in particular. It's super fast. I mean, just about 4 or 5 minutes the most. I mean,
I think with all seafood, if you're an impatient griller like I've known to be in my life,
yes.
it goes so
if you're strapped for time like we all are, you know, I mean, that's the way to go. I mean, it's healthy for you. It's quick. It's easy. I mean, you can't go wrong.
And again, I love being able to watch the case being set. I mean, that every day, and I say this, but down to the ice, everything is set fresh every single day. It just looks so good. So 54 cents off per gallon. And maybe you have your favorites that you get from Captain John and the crew here at Hy-Vee and the seafood, but there's something you want to try. Ask the questions and don't be afraid to try it.
Yeah, let me know. I mean, you know, I'm a pretty good cook. I'll be willing to give you any great cooking tips and stuff. I know how to cook all that stuff really easy for. So, you know, just let me know. I'll help you out.
It's awesome. This is a great fuel saver opportunity, and I love the grill it up, fuel it up. I mean, it just feels good. We are into this.
Like the little slogan I came up with there. I'm kind of proud of it. I like it.
Grill it
cool.
up, fuel it up. 54 cents. So you look at the price of gas, and you subtract 54 cents off per gallon, and that's what you're paying at the pump. And again, at the same time, you're going to be eating well.
Yeah, you're eating well. You're going to be saving on your fuel saver and everything. You're getting ready for grilling season. I mean, like I said, all that stuff works out good frozen, too. You can freeze all that.
Yeah, right.
And just bring it home. You can cook it later in the summer, too. I mean, stock up on it.
Load the freezer, and then don't forget, you know, if you really wanted to parlay this, you could come in on Thursday.
Yes.
When it's Mega Meat and Seafood Thursdays, and really watch.
So then you're going to spend $25, right? Yep. And then you're going to get a 15-cent fuel saver.
Right.
So say you buy all this stuff, you spend $50, you end up getting a 30-cent fuel saver with that 54. What's the math on that, Tony? 84 cents, folks. Yes.
Just like that. I mean, that's
ding,
incredible.
Ding, ding, that's a knockout.
That is a knockout. I love it. All right, so you're going to be able to see this in the store near the seafood department, on social media, and right here on Hy-Vee today. But
Yes,
you
sir.
just got to come and experience it for yourself. USDC lot inspected, highest quality seafood. We, as a company, Hy-Vee is responsible with where they get
We're
their stuff. Where they
I
fish.
think there might be one other company, but we were for a while. They're the only company that has our own lot inspector, USDA lot inspector. They inspect everything, make sure the temperatures are right, make sure it meets all the regulations and everything, and you're getting the freshest fish possible.
It's incredible.
I mean, I've gotten emails of stuff getting recalled and them shipping them back, and then we're not able to get it that week. You know, so
which is they care about. What people.
Other
are gonna
companies,
buy.
you're not going to get that. I mean, you don't know. You might end up, I'm not saying you're going to get something bad, but you never know. You know, I mean, at Hy-Vee, you're not going to have to worry so much about that.
Absolutely not. And great deals, great fuel saver, and it's healthy and good for you. I appreciate it, and you just got to come and check this out, right? I mean, ask questions, try something new. The salmon burgers, that just seems like the best idea.
It is, and they're really good. Like I said, just toss them on the grill. You can pan fry them, bake them.
Pan frying. I mean, all these options are
I love the
so
versatility
easy.
of it.
Yeah, I was going to say, right? That's what makes it so nice.
Yep.
All right, Captain John, Grill It Up, Fuel It Up sale. I'm glad you took the time to be here.
Yes, sir. Pleasure as always, Tone.
We love the deals that you put together, and everybody watching, you got to come and grab the flyer and see this man.
Grill it up, fuel it up, guys. Let's do it. Yes, sir.
Save at the pump. And like John said, come Thursday, you could be one of the folks that saves like 84 cents or more off per gallon. I mean, when people get over $1 off on their fuel saver, it's exciting. We get fired up about it. All right, so this is great, and we appreciate John's time very much. All right, I just have a couple of things that I'm going to mention, and then we'll get to the job board and get out of here. This may have been the busiest Monday show that we've had. So I'm just going to mention, Ryan, the Salvation Army dinner that's this Friday. That's the only thing I want to mention before the job board because we had so much going on. So this Friday, you can support the Salvation Army here in Muscatine and the Kid Zone summer camp, right? This is a fundraiser for the summer camp to ensure that it's able to be offered and the kids in Muscatine have a safe place to go. This fundraiser includes a performance by the one and only Thad Burkhamper, a.k.a. TB Mentalism, who will be on the show with us Thursday morning talking about it and his involvement supporting the Salvation Army. You can still get your tickets, $50 a piece, silent auction items available as well. Call the Salvation Army, 563-263-8272. Stop by the Salvation Army at 1000 South Oregon Street. Fundraiser at Geneva Golf and Country Club this Friday. Doors open at 6. Fun starts at 6:30. A lot of different food stations set up and a fun menu prepared. Shout out to Brian Lee and the crew at Geneva for making this happen. And, of course, supporting the Salvation Army is one of the things that just makes sense, in my opinion. All right, let's get to the team staffing job board, if we could. It is Monday. And if you find yourself looking for an opportunity for a different job or career or know someone that is, I encourage you to reach out to our friends at Team Staffing. They're located at 109 Lake Park Boulevard, not too far from Hy-Vee, and they'll take great care of you. Here's our friend Mary. She's got a telecom crew, first shift, $12 an hour. You can call Mary, 563-316-7634. Must be able to pass a background check and a drug screening, or careers@teamssi.com. Up next, we have Jenny looking for a picker. Not like the TV show American Pickers, but a picker. $11 an hour. Probably going to be picking out parts and stuff, I imagine. Got a lot of, and I don't know where this is for sure, but we have a lot of companies in Muscatine County that have big warehouses and tons of parts. So this could be you picking. $11 an hour, 563-316-7635. Reach out to Jenny and get a hold of her if it's interesting to you. How about this? Brooke has general labor, $11.05 an hour, first and second shift. You can call Brooke, 563-316-7636. You can always see the latest openings from Team Staffing online on their social media channels like Facebook and Instagram. They're ready to go and take good care of you. All right, still dealing with some steamy glasses, everybody. My glasses are real steamy. Not sure what, maybe it was all that chair yoga earlier. Got all that steam. Boy, thanks to John Elsoff and Mel Steckel with the Muscatine Community Y. We appreciate their time and showing off some examples of chair yoga. The Y is wonderful. I'm a big fan of the Y. Like I said, take my kids there all the time. Personally, I should get to the Y more. And this chair yoga is something worth exploring. They've got a lot of great opportunities, some free classes coming up. Reach out to the Y online on Facebook, or better yet, just stop by the Y, 1823 Logan Street. Thanks to Madison Sturms and Aaron McKee with our friends at CBI Bank and Trust. They're giving away a grill if you sign up for one of their new absolutely free checking accounts. Each location has a grill that they're going to be giving away. And we appreciate chatting with Madison and Aaron. Madison and Aaron. They're both personal bankers. They both work downtown. And then, of course, we have our friends here at the Hy-Vee Super Bank as well. And last but not least, thanks to Captain John with Hy-Vee Seafood for joining us. Grab one of the flyers. The Grill It Up, Fuel Up sale is ready to go all week through Sunday. Those deals are good. Earn some fuel savings and eat well right here at your Muscatine Hy-Vee. We have a great week ahead. Wonderful local guests coming on, talking about things going on in and around Muscatine County, and I hope that you'll stay tuned. We're live at 8:30 a.m. and on Muscatine Power and Water Cable Channel 5 at 7:30 and 10:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, weeknights, thanks to our friends at Remax. Okay, so that's it, I think. We're good. This is fun. This feels like a Friday show because of how busy we were. The fact that it's a Monday, I'll get over that it's Monday. But right, I mean, that's just nice. It gets things off on the right foot, and we appreciate you being with us. Thanks to CBI Bank and Trust, Toyota Muscatine, and team staffing. We'll see you soon. Have a great rest of your day, and don't forget, check out some chair yoga. I got to get my yoga core strength. Just moving right now, there was stuff cracking. I don't know if I need more chair yoga, Cairo, or both, but I'll work on that. We'll see you soon, friends. Take care.
You're watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet. We're hunting wabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton this Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.